Greetings from Leiden University. My name is Tom Liefvaart and I'm the Professor of Children's Rights at Leiden Law School. I also hold the UNICEF Chair in Children's Rights at Leiden University. In 2015, we started the Advanced LL.M in International Children's Rights, which is a small-scale international and we would argue unique program in the world, entirely devoted to studying the field of international children's rights law. This year, we celebrate the 10th anniversary of this international program. And that gives us a unique opportunity to revisit our former students. And today, I have the great pleasure of welcoming back to Leiden University, Menna Radwan. It's really wonderful to see you again, Menna. And maybe you could briefly introduce yourself to everyone who's watching.
Thank you so much, Professor. Again, my name is Menna Radwan. I'm from Egypt. I graduated from the program in 2018. Currently, I work in the International Committee of the Red Cross. I'm a field team leader based in South Sudan. Before that, I worked as a field team leader in Nigeria and protection delegate in Philippines and as well as in Iraq. This is briefly an introduction.
So that basically inspired you to start the program. Was it because it was your dream, or did you have some specific targets that you wanted to go for?
Since I was a young adult teenager, since I was 18 years old, coming from Cairo, I was always personally in touch with the street children issue, and this is how it started. So I started to work with them in an initiative funded by Save the Children and UNICEF. When I graduated, I was very curious to work more in child protection. So I joined Save the Children as a child protection caseworker, and I was working with unaccompanied minors and separated children. What I felt I lacked, I needed to know more. I was curious to know more about the legal aspect of it. And when I started to look for a program to back up my career aspiration and academic goals, I found the program in Leiden University, and I was like, this is the one. Being in Leiden, this experience was a turning point in my life, and having professors and practitioners from all over the world. The visit we had to Geneva, when we attended the Angola sessions and the UN Committee on Children's Rights, and also visiting ICRC Museum, this was a moment for me, like, I got more curious about Geneva, about ICRC, and once I was back after the program, indeed, after 2 weeks, I joined back again Save the Children as a protection caseworker, and then I became community mentor supervisor, working with community-based protection. Mm-hmm. And I applied for ICRC, International Committee of the Red Cross, and I got accepted. And I'm very honored to be part of the International Committee of the Red Cross as well, because we're impartial. We work with those who are affected by armed conflict, regardless of their background or regardless where they are. And I always say the program gave me this lens wherever I work, whatever position or context, I always have this lens.
Yeah, so good to hear that, and also how the visit to Geneva actually inspired you to reach out to the Red Cross. And of course, in these times, I think I cannot imagine that there was no such a thing as the International Red Cross, right? I mean, it's so important. And indeed, as you mentioned, for citizens across the board, but also for children as part of that. Could you say a bit about how the Advanced LL.M has actually impacted your work? How you already referred to the lens that you have learned more about, and that you've also learned to use. Could you say a few words about that? What has been the impact of the program for you?
I think it's strengthened my let's say background in how I would see issues, how I react to issues, how I would argue for issues as well. Because as I mentioned, wherever you work, children are everywhere. They are the children of the civilian population. They are the children of the detainees. They can be detained themselves. So and I saw how much children's rights. It's a unique young area. I encourage more people actually to get interested in the program, to get interested in this field, because we need more specialized people in the field. Now I'm finishing my program, the Executive Master in Geneva Academy, and it's completely international law in armed conflict, but still minors in detention would come, children in non-international armed conflict would come. So I think what we can do for now, have more practitioners, have more advocates who can start giving them the avenue. I'm not saying tomorrow it will be solved, but at least small steps we can do this social change. So I think the program gave me more awareness. I remember in the lectures when I was in Leiden, slowly, when we have more practitioners having this legal expertise, we're gonna close the gap between the field and the policy-making level. And that's why I'm very fascinated to see the alumni from the program and also my peers now to see like how every one of us we are evolving. This is in itself is a change because we have we are empowering more believers and more passionate people in the field. So
nice. Yeah, it's nice that you refer to the other students, right? The peers that you've met and the growing network of alumni that could also work together, right? And your work brought you to different countries, the Philippines and Iraq and also Nigeria. And so it also shows that apparently you can use this knowledge and also the lens that you refer to in different contexts, because children are there. They are everywhere. So, I mean, for those students, prospective students that might want to also register and enroll in this program, do you have any specific recommendation or advice to them? Because they may watch this video wondering whether they should do this or not. And what is your advice to them?
Indeed, I mean, they should go for it. They would never regret being part of this program, being part of Leiden University experience. It's just a very unique experience. And as I mentioned, it will always be special to my heart. And I'm grateful for because it was a turning point in my academic and professional path. And if something, please don't hesitate. Apply for the program. It makes you better equipped and you would join the network of the alumni of the program and which will help us to do better change. And you don't only gain experience from the professors, you would go for Geneva for the committee, you would have this first-hand experience of the dynamics and interactions when it comes to children's rights on the global level, but also you would have the chance to see the visiting lecturers from all over the globe who work in the field as well. And you will get to meet peers who are, as you, very experienced and very passionate about children's rights. And this is uniqueness itself, because after 5 years, I would say, when I look at my classmates now, every one of us, we are getting and we're advancing, but also we're doing a small change. And of course, we have the alumni network, and you have the program staff whenever you have questions. So,
well, thank you, Menna. That's a very clear call. And it's also wonderful that connects so well to your personal experience and how you use the program and everything you've learned in your very, very rich career already. And we are very proud of that also, to see, where your career brings you, and would like to stay in touch, also to closely follow what you do. So thank you so much for joining. And for those who are interested in this program, don't hesitate to reach out. You can visit our website. Of course, you can also look at Leiden University's website and Leiden Law School's website. And of course, you're also welcome to reach out to our program coordinator, Esther Uiterweert, or to one of our professors. Feel free to do that, and we would like to meet you, and hopefully we can at a certain point say welcome to Leiden University. Thank you, Menna, again.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure.
Stay well, and greetings again to everyone from Leiden University.